Hey guys, good morning. How you doing? How you doing? Well, today it's pretty early, probably 6 or something. But it looks like the sun might come out again today and be hot, so why not start earlier, right? I've been sleeping in till, like 7, but anyway, today I'm gonna some of you, if you watched that previous video, I bought that fish trap out at saw it at the border of Myanmar, the market. And today I'm going to take my fish trap and I'm going to put it in the canal over here by the shop house. Now there really isn't any water. I mean, like no water in the canal right here, mostly because it's just the water flow is, it's high when there, I guess when there's rains, but it's also really just high because they let all the water in from the agriculture supply, and starts to fill all the canals. But like in here, the rice has already been harvested, and so this stuff, the guy will come out and he'll turn it all up into the ground probably, and then after it's all nice and flat and muddy, it'll get flooded again to prepare for more rice planting or corn or whatever they're going to do. So then the canals come and go, but I'm still going to put it in here even though there's no water. And here I'll show you how much no water means. But yeah, you can see this is the actual outflow from my pond in case it gets too full. But there's really no water to speak of at all. All the way down the canal I can see there's really just trickles of water. Maybe I should put it in a different location. I think it's going to be the same everywhere. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in there anyway, because one of the things I learned on the farm here is there's a lot that goes on that you don't see. Lots of activity that you don't see, especially if the activity happens at night. So in putting this trap down in here, and the water flows from left to right here, so I'm just gonna put this baby right in here. You can kind of squash it. It is a little flexible, but yeah, just like that. I'm just gonna put it in there. It's blocked by that. It actually goes side to side. If the trap was, if the canal was wider than the trap, then I would build the dam up kind of on both sides of the trap, so whatever was passing really had to pass through the trap. So we'll check that later today, like late in the afternoon. I doubt there'll be any water change, but there might be something in there because, like I said, man, stuff happens when you're not looking. Is that what is that? Is that a snake? Oh no, it's a leaf. I thought there was a snake in my bucket, but it's a leaf. This is my bucket I use for making. Mortar, which is what I'll be doing today as I lay more bricks. Oh, but hey, also from my water video that I did, you remember I put out 3 glasses. Well, here's the glass that we basically drink from. That's the second one, and that's the third one. So I took those off when I first, whoa, let me see if I can do this. I took those off when I first emptied the tanks. And you can see from looking at them, I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but certainly that has sediment in the bottom. But I can see a bunch of suspended particles, and it looks, they all look clear, but remember the glasses are old. But yeah, let me see. Gold. There's some particles and a little bit of sand in there on the second one. There's some stuff on top. That just might be from the air. There's nothing down there. That is the one that is cleanest, that goes into the house basically. So yeah, kind of shows how effective the filter system is. Although that I probably should have taken the water samples from different locations or different times, because the first one, that water settled, but it was already kind of clear, so it should be pretty gold, unless, you know, maybe the font, it could actually be clearer. Actually, you know what? Yeah, it could be, because you know, I did it a long time ago when I first built that 6 months ago, but and the water after settling just turned just still all gold, you know. And I was like, wow. But I just remembered that, hey man, we've had a rainy season, right? This is working through the rainy season, and surely the rain feeds the aquifer and it fills up with probably cleaner water. So the cleaner water is coming out of the well now, but it still has some. So maybe the glass is not really gold. I mean, it has sediment in the bottom, but it's not really, the water's really not that gold color strong, because the water in the well is cleaner. Yeah, I believe that. Probably true. Anyway, let's hope I catch something in my new fish trap. I can probably, if there's nothing, I'll probably check it, you know, mid-afternoon maybe. And if it's nothing there, I'm gonna throw it in the pond back here with the Mekong catfish and some sawai and stuff. Maybe just putting it in there, we'll get something. Maybe I'll bait it. Alright man, stay tuned, more later. Back at you. Hey guys, well, it is super windy. The wind is just now picking up, because it's gonna be, you know, that kind of stuff, blowing real hard. Had some cool cloud shots earlier, but I took my drone out to do the wind test, you know, being that I'm at home, and took it all the way up and did a bunch of, whoa, dang, big old bird right in front of me. And you know, wind test, it handled it pretty good, but it kept giving me that warning like, hey man, it's too windy, I will not be able to return to home automatically. It's like when you push that button to say come home, come home. It won't do that when it's too windy. But chances are the rain is just gonna come pissing down. But it's about, I don't know, I guess it's about 4 o'clock. I broke my watch band, man, so I can't wear my watch. And well, one of the things I did was I did manage to finish up that wall in the bathroom and made this one a little bit taller. And trying to improve the step there that they had to put a piece of wood in there. But before, that was a big thunder, I don't know if you just heard that. Before all shit hits the fan here with the storms or rain, oh, I just felt it. I'm gonna check my fish trap, see if I caught anything. Gotta be something in there, man. Pull her out of there. Well, let me see. I don't see anything. Huh. Nothing. Dang it. Dang it. I'm gonna relocate it to this other side over here. This canal on this side is kind of weak. The one that's in the back goes all the way across all the farms. This is the one that will go from the back of the farm to the front of the road. Kind of. I'll lay it in here. I didn't wear my boots, man. Oh, by the way, if you haven't seen it, I've been working on my fountain. It's getting there. I got some layers going. And whoa, where should I put it? Is there more water down there? Wow, looks like a whole lot of. No, looks like I'll put it over here where I can get to it easier. This is where we normally let the water, like we have to pump the water out of the pond. It goes into the canal. Kind of dug out a little open spot. Of course, while I'm doing this, I'm kind of watching for snakes. Boom. All right, man. Well, this is the, whoa. This will be the new location. It's right out over all the rice fields. And this is the back. So it should be able to, there's a little bit of water coming through here. It's definitely a transit area. So let me see if I can get in here without falling into the mud. Let go, man, let go. I'm trying to do this one-handed because, you know, I'm a farmer like that. Yeah, there you go. There you go. So the entrance is just under the water. So, yeah, gotta be something coming in there. Whew. It's really weird because it's all sunny and nice. Earlier today, as soon as I got done with the cement and all that, it poured, and it was bright and sunny on that side and pouring rain over here. And then it stopped and it became all sunny. And then no sooner than 15-20 minutes to look up and the grays was moving in. And that's when I got my drone out to say, hey, let's see if I can get some of that gray. But then the wind took off, and I thought, oh man, I'm not gonna be able to fly the drone. But I said, wait a minute, I can do a wind test. So I tried it, and I was successful. I mean, I didn't crash it, but it was blowing all over the place up there. I'll run the video with the blowing part just so you can see. Although it's got a gimbal, so it tries to, you know, it'll try to keep the it'll try to keep the camera straight even in the wind, I guess. And one thing in the wind, so the pond where all the big old Mekong catfish are, the wind picks up, it'll blow all that green algae that we use to feed the other fish in that pond. It'll blow it up tight at one end, and so my wife's down there collecting it, but you can still see the wind die down a little bit, but it'll probably pick up. Those are those flowers we just bought. So yeah, so the wind picks up and it blows all this green stuff down to where it's thicker. You might be able to see the color difference. It gets thicker along there. Easier to capture when you do that. So whenever it's windy like that, Dot'll jump in the boat and take advantage of nature to trap the green algae. And the Mekong, there's actually Sawai in here too, and there's a couple turtles in here too. When we were first cleaning this pond, the guys who helped us clean us caught a big old turtle, like about a 12-incher. I told him he could keep it, you know, take it home for his kids or something. But yeah, it's pretty cool. You can see the fish jumping over there. wind will, yeah, they'll start. It pushes it around, so they'll start eating whatever's, you know, moving around like that. And you know, of course they eat the pack boom over there, the morning glory. But these fish are getting, I think they're getting too big for the pond. We only bought 80 of them. Whoa. There's that crunchy sand-filled lens. We only bought 80 of them, but you know, if they're 80 of them and they're as big as my elbow to my hand already, this might be getting crowded. Whoa! There's some more. They must like the open area. Yep. Feeling lucky, you're in the area, bring your fishing pole. You can catch a fish. They're a pretty good reel too. I mean, man, you know, they're heavy fish. You catch them on a hook, man, those things, they be fighting you all the way. I haven't caught one yet though. Dot has. She seems to be the lucky person with the fish. She catches catfish like every morning out of this pond. You know, cook them up and stuff. Tilapia too. I mean, I can catch the tilapia, just throw the hook in there and yank on it because there's so many of them. But you know, fishing with bait, I actually have, for that pond, for the Mekong, I use my frog lure. Seems to be very popular. All the guys use it and they catch fish all the time. But maybe I ought to try that right now while it's windy and they think, and it's clear and they think, oh hey, what is that? I'm gonna do that. Let's see if I can catch one. Let me get back at you. Hey guys, so I forgot to check the trap last night that I reset and put it in that canal, other part of the canal. You know, it's been there all night, so I'm hoping there's something, because you know the canals are the highways and byways of nature, and this trap is like a speed trap. Everybody's gonna get caught. Well, let me set my coffee down. I'll set this down over here so y'all check that out. got nothing. And that's because I think I forgot to put my lock stick in the right place. So the back door was open, man. Dang it. Try that again. There. I'm gonna put it back. Well, that was a fail. You know, I probably should have checked that before I put it in there. Maybe when I was carrying it, I pushed the stick out, the lock stick out. Man, all night, the door was open. What the? Speaking of doors, I'll show y'all progress on my water fountain over there. My Rustic fountain. Yeah, see? It's taking shape, man. It's getting there. It's getting there. Well, maybe I'll have to check that trap. Whoa. That's a big old spider web right my way. I'll go around this way. Check that trap later today. Should be some, it looks like there's a little bit more water in there than there was last night when I put it in, so maybe the water level is going to increase. If the water level picks up, then there's definitely going to be stuff swimming through there. But that's a big trap, so I won't catch any of them little fish. Only big fishes. Alrighty. We'll get more later. Back at you. Oh, and hey, one of these other things that I unboxed, I ordered, was my Army camouflage rain poncho. Thick one, big one, and it's in a bag. I think you can use it as a tent, also like a lean-to. Pretty big, man. Got a nice zipper. Full string. But yeah, that's pretty big, man. I bought that as a prop too, although it's good quality, so I'll have to use that as a rain poncho as well. All right, more later. Back at you. Well, now it's been raining pretty good for, I guess, about an hour. Came down like boom, cats and dogs again. But maybe a little longer. But it is the end of the day. I checked that trap in the morning when I left that back door open. So now that all this rain and everything, I'm gonna go check the trap again. It's the end of the, it's I don't know what time it is, 4 or 5 o'clock now. I'm gonna put on my new rain poncho. Hopefully I can do this without knocking my camera off. Boom. That camera falls off that bench, it's done. There you go, bro. Zip it up. Alright, man. Let's go check out the fish trap. Should have a bunch of water in there, man. If the water's flowing, whatever was hanging out in the canal upstream during the low water would have took advantage of the high water and bolted downstream. And now water flows that way. Put my boots on, man. I don't think I need my gloves. But I want my camera to get wet. See if I can't protect it. Yeah, that's pretty good, right? I got my old hat over my camera. My wife is barbecuing outside. We're having steak and shrimp today. Those giant shrimp we got from the Mesot. Whoa. Let me see if I can set this camera down without it getting totally soaked. Yeah. Well, let me try and cover it. Yeah, it's kind of covered. No, I ain't got no pants on. Whoa, whoa, there's a lot of water. There, check it out. So there's the trap. It's in the... Whoa. That was thunder. Thunder and lightning. It's alright though. I can do this. I'll cover my camera. Nothing. Got snails. Think. Well, I guess all we can do is wait. Not for sure, man. I'm sure there's no snakes on the ground right here. I'm sure I get them, but I guess not. We'll have to catch up in the morning after all this rain and water. See if I can't give me something in my trap. Should get something. Anyway, that's about it with the fish trap here on the Bonnock. Thanks for watching. Keep watching. We're back at you.